Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Horror Tarot. I know I always make my shirts and hats match. That's my thing. I love this shirt, but I don't really have the best hat to match it, so I winged it. I really wanted to wear this shirt. I absolutely love it. I gotta up my hat game or something because I do not have one to match, but you probably don't care. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius, universe? What can we see for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. So the first thing I see, Aquarius, I feel like, I see someone new coming in. Now, this is a new energy. I feel like it's not necessarily new. I feel like you already know this person, but I feel like it is still a new connection. What I mean by that is I do get a sense that you are aware of this person. You're aware of each other, but you don't know them yet. This could be someone you work with, go to school with, someone in your social circle. First thing I see is I feel like this person reaching out to you. Hitting on you. Now, I feel like this is going to come off as kind of like a player vibe with this person. I feel like, I see them wanting to take you out. I see them flirting. But I feel like the first instinct you have with this person is like, it's kind of a player vibe, the way they're coming at you. Don't don't misinterpret this, because I feel like this person is very bad at it. I don't feel like there's any player vibe here. I don't get that. I feel like this person really wants you. They really like you. I feel like them chasing you. But I do feel like they lack a bit of confidence with that King of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is something they thought about. They wanted to get your attention. But like I said, this is telling me that it's not what you think it is. It's not what's right in front of you isn't how you're seeing it. It's how they're showing it. They're coming off with this kind of a player vibe, but to be honest with you, I feel like this is how they're communicating with you, because they're putting on a brave front. I honestly, what I'm seeing behind this is we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like there's some anxiety, some late nights not being able to sleep. This person thought about this before they came to you. And they wanted to make an impression. they took a leap of faith, and it feels like they're coming on strong, but that's not who they are. This is basically what I'm feeling is this person really is interested in you. They're really attracted to you, and they really want to get to know you. So it's like jumping off a diving board, and they're coming in fast. I feel like these feelings that they had for you have been something they've been dealing with. They've been hiding it from you. So like I said, I do feel like there's someone that is aware of you. You may not be aware of them, but they've been aware of you. We have the Seven of Swords, which is hiding something. We have the Eight of Swords, which is that self-imposed prison. They've wanted to tell you something, and now they're telling you, and it's just coming out really fast. They're uncomfortable, but in no way, shape, or form do it's coming out fast. We got the Knight of Swords. In no way, shape, or form do I see this person as a player. I'm not getting that vibe whatsoever. I just feel like they really want to talk to you, and this is how it's coming out. If you ever think back to a time when you had a crush on someone, or you really liked someone and you wanted to tell them, but you just kept holding back, and then one moment you just took that leap. That's what I see with this person. What they say is honest. They're being very honest with you. The flirtatious energy, I feel like it's just coming out. They're chasing you. And I feel like if you just give this person a chance, I feel like you're going to see a completely different perspective of this person. How you see this person will change. I feel like this person didn't want to live with the regret of not telling you how they felt. They see you as someone that gets attention. They see you as someone that has people around you, and they're not the only one that's interested in you. So they want to make an impression. They did it out of a good place. This is what I'm seeing. This person has feelings for you. This is not just a crush. They think about you and only you, and I feel like they really want to make an impression. They put a lot of work into coming towards you. So like I said, don't judge this book by its cover. I feel like this person has a lot to offer you. I see great communication. I see honesty. I see loyalty. And it's... Sometimes we make bad first impressions. That doesn't mean we're a bad person. That's what I see with this person. I feel like they may come off a little strong, or they may come off a little bit, like a player. They're just trying to impress you. But we got to look at that for what it is, face value there. They're trying to impress you. They like you. They're interested. And I feel like the more, this moves forward, the more you're going to see who this person really is. Some people are just not good at flirting. Some people are just not good at saying how they feel. But one thing is clear, this person knows exactly what they want, and what they want is you. We say in this card, it says, are you prepared for the journey? Now, one thing is clear is when this person finally comes towards you, it's at a point where they know they're not walking away. Like I said, this is not a crush. This person really likes you. For some of you, this may be someone that's already in love. And I see a lot of happiness with this person. I see good fortune with this person. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Sun card. I see this person, they have love to give. They have a lot of love to give with that Queen of Cups, very nurturing energy. This is someone that's going to show up for you. We got the Nine of Cups as well. So it's filling up all your cups. I feel like there's a very balanced energy in this person. I just feel like it's more nerves. I guess at the base of it all, what we're seeing here is someone that was nervous to come to you, but they did it anyway. And that lack of confidence isn't something they're used to. I feel like this person's a fairly confident person. I just feel like you may intimidate them a little bit, but this person isn't looking for a one-night stand. This person wants to move forward with this. They're not looking to put a label on it, but they're also not looking for a one-night stand. They're not looking to be casual. This person wants to take you out. They want to make you happy. They feel like they could be happy with you. And it's a very authentic energy. I don't feel like this person is trying to play any kind of trick on you or trying to bullshit you in any way, shape, or form. I really don't get any negative vibes from this person whatsoever. I just see someone that really likes someone. And they didn't know how to tell you, so they just went for it. And sometimes going for it off the top of your head isn't always the best option. I really feel like this person thought this out, and when it came out, it didn't come out the way they thought it was going to come out. But I even see this person maybe rehearsing this in front of the mirror, and then when they're in front of you, it just comes out. It kind of reminds me of that. There was this movie once. I don't remember what movie it was, but this guy had this crush on this girl, and he couldn't talk to her. Every time he went to talk to her, it would just come out nonsense. She actually thought he was mentally challenged because he just couldn't talk right when he was around her. And I just remember that one part where she was talking to him and he just started saying nonsense. With this person, what we have, I see some Gemini, some Aquarius, some Leo, some Sagittarius, and Aries. We got some Cancer, some Pisces. We're not all Don Juans. We're not all it reminds me of a friend of mine. She was telling me one time about this guy that was always hitting on her, and she said she didn't know if he was hitting on her or if he was just a flirty person, and she said he would say the strangest things. And she said that she said it was almost like he had Tourette's. Like when she was around, he'd say things, and then he wasn't confident. He would say, do you want to go out sometime? It's okay if you don't want to. And I know that women love confidence, okay? I understand that. Men like confidence. But sometimes when we're presented with a situation that we really want to work, we can get nervous. And if you have someone hitting on you and they're suave and their flow is good, sometimes that's a red flag. Because if they're good at flirting, they probably have lots of practice. Now, I'm not saying you should avoid those people. I'm just saying, just because someone isn't good at flirting or someone doesn't say the right things, we got to look at the effort. If someone's putting a lot of effort to come towards you, to make you happy, to make an impression, it's like that old saying, A for effort, right? You want someone coming toward you that's that's, skilled in the art of flirting, maybe you do. I don't feel like this person has an issue with communication. I just feel like they're a bit intimidated by you. They really want it, and it's just nerves. They'll get past it. So sometimes we got to look past the first impression. I've never been one to judge someone the first impression. One of my good friends, he's a buddy of mine, and the first time I met him, I was like, this guy's kind of a douche. Like the way he talks, he's really, really cocky and stuff. And when I get to know him, I realized he was really low self-esteem, and he just talked a big game because he didn't know what else to say. Like I remember when I first met him, in high school, he would say things that seemed very cocky, but when I really got to know the guy, I realized he's really insecure. And sometimes we overcompensate for what we feel we lack in. But after school, he worked really hard. He got a really good job, and then he wasn't to the point. And then he had something to brag about that wasn't made up. He lied a little bit. He embellished a little bit. Really good guy though. I just feel like he didn't have a lot going for him, and instead of sometimes when you don't have anything good to say, my mom always said, if you don't have anything good to say, just shut up. But he was a good guy. And sometimes people just get nervous around people and they're trying to impress them, and they just go a little bit too much, or they put a little too heavy. But I'd like to surround myself with people that are real, and nervous energy is real energy. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.